A lecture video for May 5th. Quick one on solving equations today. So first off, hopefully you've got your notes down, you've got today's date written down, copy this down, and then do what we often call combining like terms, but it can also be called collecting like terms. All right, the like terms are underlined in red and in green. These two are like terms because they have the same variable. And if there was exponents, those would have to match too, but we don't see any exponents, so they match by default. This becomes a 6a. Next, the 5 and the 3 come together to become a 2. 6a plus 2. Goal for today is to review solving equations. Why we're doing this, even though this was a first semester topic, it's a very important skill this semester because it's often the last step of a problem. We can't solve systems of equations if we can't solve regular equations. All right. How to combine like terms. So, to combine like terms, we add together terms that are the same to make a simplified, shorter list of items. So, say that there's a family ordering at a drive-through, and the first person orders and they get this, and then the second person orders and they get this. Well, instead of making multiple trips to the where they're assembling the burgers and where they're assembling the fries and then the drink fountain, why not just combine this list to just grab 5 burgers all at once, 3 fries all at once, 3 drinks all at once? You go a lot quicker. And we can use algebra to represent these different items. So that's what's happening here. Distributing, we know we need to distribute when we have a value in front of a set of parentheses. There's implied multiplication right here. And if B and C can't be combined directly, like if they're not like terms, well, then we can't move forward with PEMDAS because multiplication, or parentheses has to happen before multiplication. But as long as we multiply to every term, we can kind of get around to that rule of PEMDAS. And we draw these arrows to show what's happening. So you distribute the a to the b, and then you distribute the a to the c. And it's always multiplication. There's hidden multiplication every time we don't write an operation. So how do we simplify something like 2x times x plus 3? Well, this entire thing is what's being distributed, the whole 2x, not just the 2 and not just the x. So we draw our arrows. 2x times x becomes a 2x squared. 2x times 3. We combine the numeric parts of those terms, and this becomes a 6x. Did you get that one right? All right. This is actually going to be our last problem. We're going to solve this equation. It's got decimals, it's got distribution, and then we're going to check our answers. So, 6 steps to solving. We see, do I have any like terms? Well, not quite. Do I need to distribute? Yes, I've got variables or values in front of parentheses. So let's draw the arrows showing distribution. Always got to show your work. And then having a calculator nearby is very helpful. 5.7 times v is just 5.7v. 5.7 times 7.6, that was a little bit harder. 5.7 times 7.6 is 43.32. Plus 0.2v plus 0.2 times 5.6, 1.12 equals 53.88. Now, I've got constants on both sides. Well, first let's combine like terms, because I couldn't combine like terms earlier because the parentheses were in the way, but now I can combine my like terms. This becomes a 5.9v, and our constants, those are like terms, they get to combine. Plus 43.32, I get 44.44. All right, and now I want to move my constants away from the variable. I want this v to be all by itself on this side. So this plus 44.44 has to go away. It's on this side. I don't want it to be on that side anymore. So now I do 53.88 minus 44.44, I get 9.44 equals 5.9v. Now I have to ask, what is the hidden operation here? It's multiplication. I undo that with division. I divide both sides by 5.9. Whatever I do to one side, I do to the other. And now at last, v is by itself. V equals 5.9, 1.6. All right, time to double check. So to double check, we got to plug that value back into this original expression. So I'm going to need to zoom out a little bit, just enough to be able to see. So 5.7 times 1.6 plus 7.6 plus 0.2 times 1.6 plus 5.6. You see how the 1.6 is replacing v in this top expression? Equals 53.88. Combine what's inside the parentheses. Now these are like terms, so I don't need to distribute anymore. These can just be combined. And this is now 5.7 times 9.2 plus 0.2 times 1.6 plus 5.6, 7.2. I can either write my multiplication like this with a dot or just leave the parentheses. Both mean multiply. All right, now let's do the multiplication. 5.7 times 9.2 is 52.44 plus 0.2 times 7.2 is 1.44 equals 53.88. Add this together, we get 53.88 equals 53.88. So we found the value for v that makes this equation true. So that's our answer, and this is our double check. All right, that's that for this lecture video. Go work on the homework now, and have a good rest of your day.